Hello and welcome back to Fandom Fridays. Turds. You're probably wondering why Martial Art Free User isn't here. Well, he's currently in a daze. Greatest Spider-Man game ever. Most beautiful fighting system. Wonderful. Everything is beautiful. Yeah, you can see that he's kind of in a daze, but we still have enough time for a short quickie. Hit it! Please enjoy as we here at the Treeberry Memorial Library and proud to present Dipper vs. Platinumpaz by Wicker Hammersteel. Dipper vs. Platinumpaz. Hey, wake up. Wicker Hammersteel. First chapter, only chapter. Dipper took a big bite out of the chocolate bar. He smirked at his computer screen as he utterly demolished the enemy team on Bloodcraft over death. He was a boy of many talents. He could solve mysteries, utterly trounced his sister in strategy games, and sleep writing. Ford made certain to teach him sleep writing. Dipper was also very talented when it came to video games, be it classics of old or newer modern games. Granted, he wasn't perfect. Mabel and Whitney had been known to beat him from time to time, but what were a couple exceptions? He smiled at his level 100. I've been playing this game for a long time. Plus, he took all his defeated opponents. It was true, he'd been playing Bloodcraft games since he was 5. Probably should be playing games at those age, but his parents didn't seem to mind. In any case, while the reboot over Death may have new mechanics, it still had the same spirit of the 1993 classic. Dipper clicked a button to take himself back to the lobby and waited to find more people to crush under his mighty thumbs. He clicked click play, and watched as the computer took him to a new level. As he waited in the lobby, he noticed that there was only one participant, one Platinumpaz, who happened to be the same level he was. Dipper chuckled. If a team of enemies couldn't stand a chance against him, surely one measly soldier wouldn't even be able to scratch him. The map loaded up, and Dipper took his character into action. He began moving across the map, searching for any signs of movement. Things were quiet. Too quiet. Dipper bit his lip. Having actually had to search for your opponent was nothing new during one-on-one fights. Didn't make it any less nerve-wracking, though. He moved his character's head left and right, and made sure to check his radar. There was one red blip on it, and it was circling him. Dipper narrowed his eyes, moving to the red blip, attempting to spot the soldier. He then gasped as red marks appeared, indicating he was being hit. He sped off for cover and crouched, held out a shotgun and waited, only for a grenade to pop out in front of him. I built some waffles! Dipper shouted as the grenade blasted him away. Very smart. Guess I'll have to start taking this seriously. Dipper cracked his neck as he waited for a respawn. As he respawned, he immediately ran to cover, crouched, and watching what had blip on his radar. Slowly edged along his cover and peeked out before backing away from a shot. Dipper's fingers twitched. A sneer came to his face, before he made his character run out, shooting his rifle in the blip's direction. He caught a glimpse of a pink armored fire as he ran to cover. He noticed on his health indicator that he was shot. Yeah, screwed the pooch on that one. But I have to see what my opponent looked like. Dipper muttered as his character reloaded. He switched to the shotgun again and watched as the red blip moved closer to him. He threw a grenade in his direction, only to watch the pink fire leap over it and start shooting at him, killing him. Oh, Mabel Juice! Dipper pounced his bell next to him. He's good. Time to get serious. He reached over and pulled out Wendy's hat and put it on. You're going down, Paz! He waited for himself to respawn and then sped off away from the blimp. Remember this meant well, for it helped the best weapon in the game, the OMFG 8000, an heresy weapon that can eradicate a whole horde of mutants in one shot and make players its dinner. On this map, it would be hidden behind a wall that was already open, a wall filled with mines, a wall that Dipper was sure Platinum had been through. Son of a... The girl was good. She knew the ins and outs of this level, its only means. He respawned and looked at the pink warrior sitting there, holding a cannon on her shoulder. He saw a message on the computer screen. Any last words? Dipper then typed. Just get it over with. His opponent charged up a shot and blew him away. He sighed to watch the girl run over and crouch down on his character. For the first time in his life, he was sadly beaten in Bloodcraft Online. He turned off his PC and walked out to bedroom to grab dinner. Dipper stared at his PC for a long time after coming back. He scratched his chin. You know what? I'll just beat some people up in Fires 5 Ultra Arcade Edition to make myself feel better. Put up the game in question and went into the online lobby. He went through his thoughts went back to the previous summer, where he had summoned Rumble McScurvis himself. Things seemed like awkward ever since he picked Rumble after that, especially in future games. He also found it kind of strange when Slapcon released DLC of his future daughter, Battle McScurvis, who looked, strangely enough, like Giffany. Sorry if you're Gravity Falls fans like I am. You love that part. Dipper waited in the lobby, watching the screen until it brought him to a fight. He gasped as he saw the name of his opponent, Platinumpaz. No, Dipper growled. She can't have followed me here. A message appeared on the screen. Platinumpaz. We meet again, Pine. Pine Tree 64. So, you think you could beat me here? I should let you know. A fighting game is very different from an FPS. You won't win this time! We'll see about that. You know, that's what I tell all my friends whenever I play them, whenever I fight them off of things like Halo and other first-person shooters. They don't believe me, and then I end up beating them on stuff like Street Fighter 5. Dipper smirked as he made sure to pick Rumble, feeling he could win easily, but decided not to take chances by picking his best character. His eyes locked on to the character passages picked. Suggested for China. Cracked his knuckles as the timer began to count down to starting the match. Dipper's jaws slacked. Despite all of his efforts, despite him playing his main, Platinumpaz had beaten him again, so he had won both rounds with a perfect finish. Even worse is that he used Success's ultimate attack at the last minute. Memories of being beaten with Rumble's ultimate ran through his head, and he frowned. You lose again, Pine. Dipper gritted his teeth. Presses the button to exit out of the game. Can't believe this. Who is this woman? Dipper shouted. Dipper then went to a new game. Mo Speed. A racing game. There's no way Platinum was into this. Then he saw her name in the lobby. Butter biscuits! Dipper shouted. Well, there's no way she's good at this. Dipper picked his best car and waited for Platinum to start. I'm a woman of many talents, Pine. I'm confident I can beat you here. Cheese nuggets! Dipper shouted as he went last place in the game. Mr. Platinum was laughing at him now. He went in the hallway and shouted, Platinum! Ava lay on her bed, her phone to her ear. Oh, that noise? That'd be Dipper fighting his new arch nemesis on his game. Pacifica's voice came over the line. Oh, really? She chuckled. Yeah, Dipper came down to dinner and got unruly about this Platinum person. And now apparently she's being at another game. Mabel kicked her feet in the air. So, what have you been up to? Oh, well, you know, trying to deal with not being super rich anymore. Having to be sort of rich, Pacifica stuttered. Now I have to live in an extra large house instead of a mansion. Oh no, Mabel gasped. I feel so sorry for you. Can't tell you being sarcastic or sincere. It's Mabel. She's being sincere, Pacifica muttered. In other news, Dad is attempting to be a better dad, for better or for worse. Preston's voice could be heard over the phone shouting, Pause! Do you want to play cards? That's what dads do with their daughters, right? Then it was beeping. Priscilla, I think I burnt the cookies again! Mabel giggled at death. The trying pass. I suppose. Pacifica gave a sad sigh. Quite quiet without you two here. Kinda miss it. Bet you miss Dipper more. Mabel gave a wide grin. Mabel! Pacifica said. Kidding? Or am I? You live to rile me up, don't you? Mabel frowned. Well, can't always annihilate Dipper. Things get boring. Look, it was 2 hugs, nothing more. I thought it was 1. That is what I said! Pacifica shouted. Dipper listened to Mabel's conversation through his door. His mind was somewhere else, however. Who was Platinumpaz? How has he been following his every move? He wanted answers. He wanted to know who she was, and if she was single. The first part was more important, though. Did she know him? Come to think of it, Dipper did remember seeing the name of Paz on some scoreboards back in Gravity Falls. His thoughts were interrupted by a pig in Santa's way. I know she's no one I probably know. She's probably not even a she. Daisy heard meowing from on top of Wallace's backs. Meow. Don't help him, Sandy, he yelled towards her cat. Son, stop talking to the animals, unless it's just a good news. A tall, brown-haired man popped his head through the doorway. He pulled out a flyer. A fighting game competition is going to be in town, and I know you're going to love it. Dipper looked at his dad. Maybe going to that competition of being some news and fight fires will keep Platinum from his mind. And so it was for the next few weeks. Dipper spent training for the tournament. When he ever had time away from school, homework, and forcing Mabel and Mr. Pines to wake up on time, he would practice with Rubble. His dad and Mabel made sure to keep him in high spirits, while Small and silently worked on editing the latest novel. Of course, he went out the occasional match with Platinumpaz. Each match would end in failure. One day, however, felt strange to Dipper. Mabel stuck her head to Dipper's door, noticing that her brother had a look of confusion on his face. What's the matter, bro? Dipper scratched his head. I don't know what happened. I was studying for my history class when Platinumpaz suddenly tells me to a fight. Next thing I know, she picks Duck Devlin and wails on me. Duck Devlin? Mabel raised an eyebrow. He's the most broken character of Fight Fires, to the point where he's banned from all forms of tournament play. Dipper explained. Platinum usually just beats me with Jessica, but she picked him instead for some reason. And she pummeled you as if she was mad at you or something. Well, yeah. Mabel's eyes widened. Oh no, Dipper. I think I know who Platinum is. She stepped closer to him. You see? A few minutes ago. And Dipper's getting ready to enter the tournament, Mabel smiled. And she had a dreamy look on her face as she held the phone to her ear. He's also got a new crush on his transfer student named Jessica. Pacifica gritted her teeth. He does he? Hearing Pacifica's frustration caused Mabel to grin a little. Yeah, and he just asked her out. They had their first kiss and everything, she heard the gnashed her teeth. They're supposed to be watching the stars tonight. Pretty sure they're planning on getting married. I'll buy our father's company and fire him, Pacifica shouted. Mabel began to laugh. How much of that was true? Pacifica asked. The best part. Everything else I just wanted to gauge your reaction. You're even, Pacifica whispered. I have pressing matters to get to. Bye. Bye. Mabel turned off the phone. And so I guess he got upset, took it out on you, Mabel said Platinum. Dipper blinked. You think Platinumpaz is Pacifica Northwest? Mabel nodded. Dipper bit his lip as he snickered before laughing out loud. You're serious, right? I mean, she's probably never seen a game controller. He put his hand on his hip. I can see it now. Like, I wouldn't be caught dead playing a dorks game. Give me chess or golf any day. He shook his head as his laughter died down. Add on to that, you're also asserting she's jealous that I'm crushing on someone other than her. Why should she? She's smart, pretty, almost rich, and confident. I'm a dork, an introvert, and I have noodle arms. He emphasized by wiggling his arms in front of himself. She wouldn't be into a guy like me. I wouldn't know, Mabel saying. She did hug you twice. Those were different, totally platonic. Non-romantic hugs that I totally didn't enjoy. Dipper said with a frown. Sure, Mabel stood on her heels. But you $10 I'm right. You're on! Dipper ran to his computer and began to type to Platinumpaz. Pine Tree 64. Who are you anyway? Platinumpaz. Find out at the tournament. Dipper gasped. Wait, she's coming to the tournament? This revelation only strengthened the boy's resolve. He continued to train. He was starting to do his homework with one hand, gaming with the other. Monster! He watched several videos of tournaments to strategize. Luckily, his dad and Mabel made sure to play training music as he did so. Always made him pump. Days went by quickly until the gaming began. They rode in a family car. Mabel and Mr. Pines both wore cheerleader outfits and pom-poms preparations. Mrs. Pines, a woman with long brown hair, sighed. How did I end up marrying you? You couldn't resist my manly charms? Now come on, let's hear Dipper on! Mr. Pine went to the back. I know you're going to talk to Dad. Honey, you're driving! Mrs. Pine shouted as he took his eyes off the road. Oh, relax. It was only for 2 seconds. Now, come on, the steam is coming right up, Mr. Pines grinned. I have to ask if my little brother's taking hints from his own personal experience with that one. Well, I did that. And to tell him something else, it was only for about 3 seconds. Dipper narrowed his eyes at determination, cracked his knuckles, and adjusted his hat. I'm ready, he said as the car stopped, allowing the family to get out of the car. And if you look to your left, you can see a very large van with 10 kids rolling out of it. Dipper went to sign up. As he began signing his name, he noticed Platinumpaz, name unknown. It's written above his own space. Dipper bit his lip as he wrote down the name, turned and headed to where his dad and sister were attempting to convince his mom to wear a bit. Then he was stopped by a presence. He finally saw a girl his age. She wore a red vest, white t-shirt, jeans, and had a red cap with metal plate adorning her head. One thing Dipper noticed that while he could see her blonde hair and a ponytail sitting through the cap, he could catch a glimpse of her eyes. Hello, Pine, the girl said, somewhat gravelly voice. It was fake, Dipper realized. He didn't plan on asking about it. Platinum. Dipper narrowed his eyes. So we finally meet face to face. Yes, I have been waiting for this moment. Platinum smirked. There's something familiar about those lips, Dipper thought. Platinum continued, ready to be beaten. Dipper let out a chuckle. I should be saying that to you, honey. See, I've been practicing since we last fought, and I've been getting better. He threw, though when we last fought, you used Doug for some reason. Platinum gulped. Yes, I was in a bad mood that day. I bet, Dipper sighed. Because of that mask. My sister seems to think you're my friend, Pacifica Northwest. But I think she's too prissy to be here. Platinum snarled in her teeth. Too prissy! What did I give your sister that idea? Dipper giggled. She thinks Pacifica got mad and jealous of this one girl I had a crush on and took it out on me. He shook his head. I mean, what was she seeing in me? Maybe because you're heroic, sweet, and funny, Platinum muttered. Well, I think your sister just has an out of imagination. She turned. I'll see you inside, Pines. You too, Platinum, he said, and then he sighed. Oh, God, I'm going to have to give Mabel that $10, aren't I? So the tournament began. Dipper went through the ranks, going through each opponent of varying skills. He almost lost to this one opponent named L. Loud. He smirked as he watched Platinum do the same. His family kept on cheering him on. Fortunately, his dad was forced to wear a normal outfit, leaving Mabel the only cheerleader. Finally, the last match came between him and Platinum. The audience began to file in. Dipper's mom began to rub his shoulders. Now, sweetie, don't be too mad if you lose. He's not going to lose, Professor Pine said. He's going to win, because Pines don't quit. Yeah, Mabel shouted, before they began to chant, Pines, Pines, Pines! The pumped-up teenager ran to the stage with the street name of Pine Tree 64 for the name of Platinumpaz. They picked their mates began to map. Dipper wanted to say his hands in his pockets. Platinum did the same, stared at him. The two stared for what felt like minutes before picking up their controllers. They picked their mains and started a match. The battle raged on. Both players were practically even. Both fighters on the screen matched each other blow for blow. Dipper won one match and Platinum won the other, leaving one round left. Dipper cracked his knuckles and adjusted his hat. Platinum cracked her neck, tipped her own hat, allowing Dipper to catch a glimpse of her blue eyes. The round began, with Jessica running in at full force, beating down Rumble. Dipper wiped the sweat from his brow and attempted to get a few hits in, but no avail, as the life bar became a small sliver. He watched as Jessica started up her ultra attack. This made Dipper grin. Big mistake. He needed to have Dipper Rumble parry every punch and kick Jessica threw at him, even doing a little jump to block one kick just to show off. As soon as he could, Rumble had punched his opponent before doing an uppercut, a series of spin kicks, depleting Jessica's health completely, much to Platinum's shock. The announcer shouted, KO! Much to the cheers of the audience behind him. Dipper raised his arms up in victory, before being given this new trophy. Dipper and his family walked out of the stadium, prize in hand. Dipper's eyes and spotted Platinum staring off in the distance, hands laying on the railing. Dipper raised his hands to stop his parents and Mabel. Want them closer to her. Good game. Platinum turned to him. Yeah, you too. You really got me with that last one. She stood up to face him. Dipper, there's something I need to tell you. You're Pacifica, Dipper said plainly. Pacifica removed her hat, shaking her hair loose. Oh, come on! At least let me do the dramatic reveal first. Dipper sighed as Mabel ran up to him. He handed his sister $10. Yeah, when we had that conversation before the tournament, I was merely saying things in case he reacts to see if you're Pacifica. Pacifica raised an eyebrow, looking at Mabel. Mabel waved. Dipper tapped his foot on the ground. So, where were you into video games? Pacifica sighed. Well, a lot longer than you think. See, when I was little, I one time wandered away from my parents. All the way to an arcade. Now, I didn't know what to do at first, until I decided to try out some games right there. When I did, I found I enjoyed them a lot. Of course, Mom and Dad didn't approve, so I couldn't play in the arcade game anymore. Seemed smart. At least, not when they're looking. To put a cap on, I also used my allowance to get myself some games and play whenever I could. I used my little disguise here to go back to the arcade, get the high scores. She grinned. Not gonna lie, it did take some time beating yours. Dipper frowned. Of course you did. Mrs. Preston softened. So you kind of hid this part of yourself? Yeah, Pacifica sighed. I don't like to admit it in public, but I am kind of a geek. I've written fan fiction, argued on forums, and I wrote at least 2 walkthroughs. Next one, girl! Dipper smiled. You shouldn't be ashamed to admit it. I think this shows that there's more to you than popularity and looks. Pacifica blushed. You think so? She moved her hand to the back of her neck. Dipper leaned in. Yep. A smile came to his face. In fact, I'd love to play games online with you some more. He stared into each other's eyes. He didn't frown as Mabel leaned in with a sipping smile. Dipper proceeded to push her out of the way. So while you're here, will I grab a bite to eat? Pacifica smiled. As long as you keep me something deep fried, I'm game. She took him by the hand and walked on. Mabel got up and grinned. She hopped up and down. Mr. Pine sighed happily. So was wife. We'll be grandparents in no time. Mrs. Pine shook her head. I think it's a little early for that. I want to be not so bad. By the way, were you jealous? Dipper asked with smug smiles. They walked to the horizon. Jessica must have muttered under her breath. No, I wasn't, idiot. Remember, since this is family I'm doing, no review.